Hello everyone, this is your captain speaking, and welcome back to another slice of life. Today, we're going to be talking about YouTubers and streamers, and what makes them the same and different. But, before we hop into today's topic, I'd like to highlight Battleground's comment from the last video. I enjoy reading it, and I love you guys joining in the conversation. If you guys would like to continue the conversation way after, I do have a Discord, links in the description, where I post my latest videos, and I also post all the awesome comments in the awesome comments section. In the A Slice of Life section, I post all the comments and we can talk about it. And also, there's just a general chatting area where we can chat and have a great time. But now, back to the video. So, what makes YouTubers and streamers the same? Well, some basic points is they both work in the online entertainment industry. They're there to entertain you guys and make you forget about your life. They're all influencers that can have a huge or small impact on anyone's lives. And I like to view YouTubers as actors in movies or comedians in movies because I watch a lot of funny content. And streamers are more like stand-up comedians. I think that's the best analogy because the comedians in movies, most of the stuff is planned out and takes a little bit longer to do, while stand-up comedians, for the most part, most of it is improv and some planning of just a simple structure. So, let's hop onto the side of YouTubers and talk about their pros and cons. Not pros and cons, but what they do differently. One, YouTubers plan out their videos, some very little, some to the word. And that could be good, but bad at the same time, because the bad part is, planning out the whole video, it could come off as sounding stale and just scripted if the person doesn't act it out enough, while most of the time you're just hearing their voice. But a positive of it all being planned out is you can edit out your mistakes you make. So the YouTuber can sound like a person that never messes up, it sounds perfect. But in all reality, they took 50 takes. But the negative of having it all planned out and just uploading a video is it kind of creates a divide in the community. I know there's other ways of connecting, like nowadays how there's Discord and all that. But most of the time, if you get big enough, YouTubers can't really jump in a public chat room because they just get spammed, and it would kind of lose the family feeling of a YouTube channel. Also, editing the actual video does take a long time if you want to get it perfect or the way you want it. So it could create a delay in the process, or create stress in the YouTuber where the YouTuber doesn't sleep that day but gets the video out. Also, in my opinion, it's harder to get quote-unquote partnered on YouTube because you need to get 1,000 subs and 1,000 hours of watch time. And you could still make that partnership. But if your videos aren't deemed monetizable or their copyright, they lose all their money. It could still happen on Twitch, I do admit, with the old DMCAs going on right now. But I still see a lot of Twitch streams where they use copyright stuff and nothing has happened to them. It's more of happening on their clips. So if you don't have clips enabled, you're fine. And now I'm going to jump on the side of streamers and their qualities. With a streamer, everything happens live. So mistakes can't be hidden like YouTube. So if you mess up in a game, you get destroyed. They see it. If you swear or say a really bad word, like PewDiePie did one time, we won't talk about it though, and the whole world sees it, and it's not just, you could just hide it away. But with the aspect of being live, that's good, because you have a closer connection with your audience, because you can literally answer questions on the spot. But also, with having a closer community, not closer, but live, it gives the opportunity of trolls to get at you easier, because on YouTube, there's obviously going to be troll comments, but they don't see your initial reaction to them. So you can act a bit more professional and not freak out. But on live, that's what they want to see. They want to see you freak out. And if it's like, say you have 200 people watching you at once. If it's like 30 of them, it starts to get annoying because you're just one person. It doesn't matter if you're an influencer or not. Words still hurt. Also, with not being able to edit your streams and it just being live, there can be a lot of dead space. If there's a serious moment in the game, or there's a break in the game where you're just grabbing something to drink, a viewer can just pop in during those dead hours or dead space, and they're like, okay, this person's boring, and leave. So you lose a potential follower. But on YouTube, you could just edit that out, and they never knew there was dead space. And if there's an intense moment when you're barely talking, you can edit in the intense music and make it so it seems way more intense than it actually is. And also, it could be easier to get affiliated on Twitch. None of this is quote-unquote easy, because you have to impress 50 people to follow you and have an average of 3 viewers per stream, and then 3 other criteria, but that just gets unlocked by you just streaming. So in conclusion, I think each job has their pros and cons, and no job is better or worse. It just depends on what type of person you are, what type of content you like, and what kind of content you want to give the people. Do you want to give a live show that everyone can interact with you the whole time? Or do you want to give more of a edited show where it's like watching TV, you're setting into that world for... This has been Captainrielly, your breadmaster, on A Slice of Life, signing off. Peace!